up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm back with another video, man. And today it's a beautiful day here in Florida, Northwest Florida. It's a little cool out, but it's nice out here, right? I want to talk about content creation, man. For those of you that are thinking about getting into content creation, I just want to talk about some of the things that comes with that you need to be aware of before getting in. First and foremost, what I want to say about that is when you do decide to become a content creator or influencer or a YouTuber, whatever you want to call it, be you. Don't try to be like your favorite YouTuber or content creator and try to emulate them and their antics and some of the things that they do that you like and admire. Just be you. Be your authentic self. And I guarantee you that people will gravitate towards you. There's gonna be something that attracts people, and then you start to build an audience, right? That's first and foremost. I would tell you to be you. Also, understand that not everybody is going to rock with the content that you make. Not everybody is going to agree with everything that you say or do. It takes work. This is a job. Being a content creator, putting out videos, thinking about titles, editing. There's a whole process when it comes to content creation. And it may look easy on the outside looking in, but it's a lot of work that goes into creating videos. Some of us put more work in than others, but you know, it's still work. So understand that, you know, this isn't an easy journey to take when you decide to become a content creator. In order to continue to grow in this space, consistency is going to be key. And it's going to be very important that you try to remain consistent, particularly early on in the early stages of your content creator journey. It's already difficult to grow on YouTube, particularly when you're in a certain niche or niche, whichever term you want to use. You know, if you're in the finance space or, you know, the lifestyle space, I think those creators tend to grow a little bit faster. But if you're in like a specific niche, it may be a little harder to grow. But that doesn't mean you can't grow. I believe if you put out good content, if you put out some valuable content, people are going to watch your videos. It's just simple as that. You know, I've watched YouTube channels before where you have content creators that don't do a whole lot of editing. They just put up a video raw, and those videos get a lot of views. So you don't have to do all the extra stuff in order to grow on YouTube. Again, it just depends on you as a person that people feel like, you know, they can resonate with. That's all that really matters. Also, you need to understand that it takes time. I've seen content creators be on YouTube for a very long period of time and not necessarily see the growth that you would think that they would have at a certain point of being on YouTube. On the flip side of that, I've seen content creators start YouTube channels and grow at a very fast pace. They just take off, right? And you're never gonna know when that time is gonna be for you to really grow your channel. Sometimes you create videos and you may think that the video that you made is a really good video, and you think that you're gonna get a lot of views off that video, and then you put it out and it doesn't get the views that you thought it was gonna get. I'm pretty sure a lot of content creators can relate to that. It just happens, man. It just happens. You just never know that video that is really going to take off for you. But that's all it takes. All it takes is a video to really do really well for your channel to start really picking up. And again, you're never gonna know what that video is gonna be if you don't put it out. So, you know, whether or not it does well, that's okay. That's okay. In order for you to really get better at creating content, you got to put those reps in. You got to continue to do it and do it and do it, and over time you just get better and better. You start seeing things and really critiquing yourself, seeing things that could be done better, seeing things that you could have possibly said better, and you just figure it out, man. You just figure it out. So you'll get to a point to where you really start to gain your traction and find your footing as a content creator, and you look back, you know, after you put out 100 videos, you go back to that first one and you can see the growth, you can see the progression and how well you've gotten, just based on experience and just longevity and just doing the same thing over and over and over. Naturally you're gonna get better at it, and it's the same thing with creating content. So just understand that it's gonna take time, even for you to feel comfortable behind the camera and essentially be talking to yourself. That's gonna take time for you to get good at doing that. When you become a content creator, you are now a public figure, and you have now given people access to you, and you have now put yourself in a space where people can critique you and criticize you. You have to understand that when you put a video out there in this YouTube stratosphere, now it's public. Everybody can see it, and people have the freedom and the right to say whatever they want to say about your video. You got to be ready for that. You got to be ready to accept the praise. You got to be ready to accept the scrutiny and the criticism and the hate and the trolls. So that kind of leads me to the next thing I want to talk about, is the negativity that is going to happen at some point. At some point, you're going to put out some content where you're going to have haters, you're going to have trolls, and people are just going to come for you. It just is what it is. It's a part of it. So if you're someone who doesn't have thick skin, and you let words and what strangers say about you or the content that you put out, if you let that bother you and disrupt your peace, then you don't want to get into this content creator space, because it's gonna happen. But you have to protect your energy at the end of the day. You're gonna have people that are going to criticize you. Now, there's a difference between constructive criticism and just someone trolling you, right? I'm gonna give you an example of constructive criticism. If you make a video, and let's just say someone watched your video and they put in the comments, hey, you make good content, but this video right here was hard to watch. Your background music was just too loud in the video. Hopefully on the next video you can correct that. Good luck to you. That's constructive criticism. That's not nobody hating on you. They're actually telling you something that could be beneficial to you if you make that little adjustment to your video, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. But here's what a troll would say in that same scenario, using that same context. Your music is too loud, Goofy. learn how to create content before you put out another video. That's somebody that's just trolling. If you're not ready for that type of energy in the comment section, again, becoming a content creator may not be something you want to get into, because it's gonna happen. It's a part of it. I don't understand it. I'll never understand trolls and their mindset. Me personally, I can't tell you how many times I've probably watched a YouTube video that it didn't really resonate with me. It wasn't for me, and I didn't really much care for it. But I never, you know, went in the comments and just started trolling and says, I just didn't watch it. I just moved on from that video, right? But that's just me. Everybody is different. Also, something else that you're gonna find is that there may be a point in time where you see that content creators that are in your same space, some of your peers, you may see that some of those people may say subliminal things here or there, right? I've been on YouTube now about 3 years, and I could tell you over the last 3 years, I've heard content creators make little subtle subliminal comments, right, in their videos, and you hear it and you just kind of laugh at it, and you just understand that it's just a part of it. When people start seeing you growing and getting good feedback from your community and things of that nature, if maybe you haven't been on YouTube as long as some of the other content creators out there, and let's just say you've grown at a much faster pace, people tend to get jealous, and people tend to, that tends to bother people, right? Yeah, man, it just is what it is. But don't feed into that. Just keep doing you at the end of the day. I understand that as a content creator, you're gonna attract a lot of supporters, but you're also gonna attract haters. That's not gonna stop. The bigger your channel gets, the more you grow, the more you're gonna attract both of those. More haters, more supporters. It just is what it is. You just have to remain true to who you are, continue to stay in your lane and do what it is that you do, and not feed into the negativity or the drama or anything like that. Just kind of stay tunnel vision on your path and your goals and the things that you're trying to accomplish in this space as a content creator. Another thing you need to know as a content creator, that, you know, some people decide to become a content creator just to do it as a hobby, you know, just to do it for fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. You also have people that get into content creation because they not only want to do it because they enjoy doing it, they want to do it to, you know, have an impact on others. Maybe they feel like they have something to share that could be of value to others, that can help people, and they also want to do this as a stream of income. At some point they want to be monetized, and all of that is possible in content creation. Me personally, I want to do all of those things. I enjoy creating content. I love adding value to others. I love getting the emails and the DMs and all the comments from people who I've helped over the years, and, you know, they've found some value in the content that I, you know, put out. I enjoy reading those. But it's also a beautiful thing to be able to earn an income from doing something that you enjoy. And for me personally, I want to continue to grow my brand. I have, you know, a clean brand, and I want to keep it that way, right? I have a lot of strangers all across the country, all across the world, that follow the channel, that support the channel. But beyond that, I also have family. I have friends, peers, colleagues that all support the channel, and people that know me on a personal level that follow the channel. And so for me, it's important to stay true to myself, because I know people watch the channel, right? And also, you got to understand that YouTube has an amazing outreach. Content creation in general, there's an amazing outreach. And I've said this before in videos, that you just never know who watches your content, and you never know how many potential relationships that can be impacted by some content that you put out there. Someone may be watching your content, a major brand or a company or a business, and they could be watching you and thinking back to themselves like, I really want to work with this person. This person seems like somebody who fits the mold, and they fit what we're looking to, and we're really interested in collaborating with this person, right? And then all of a sudden, that same person may watch a certain video, and they look at that and they think to themselves, wait, this is somebody different right here. I didn't know this person was like this, right? And that video just turns that person completely off, and now that person has this perception of you that now you don't align with what they originally had planned for you, right? And so for me, and the way I think, I understand how relationships work, and I understand how important relationship building can be, particularly in this space. And so I never want to put myself in a box and create limitations for myself. I believe the sky's the limit, and I want to keep my opportunities open, right? So there's never going to be any crazy antics or drama or anything like that on my channel. I understand that it works for some people, and if you understand YouTube, you understand that drama and going back and forth with people can help catapult your channel, because people like drama. But for me personally, I'm gonna remain who I am, and I'm going to continue to grow organically and do things the way I want to do things, without all the extras, right? I'm proud to say that, you know, I've been able to build my channel without buying any views, without buying subscribers. My growth has been organic from the very beginning. And when you build a community like that, you appreciate it a lot more. And so I'm gonna continue to do that on this journey. And that's the message I want to get across to you guys that are interested in getting into this space. Just be true to who you are. Don't worry about the negativity. And understand why you want to be a content creator. Because you could be a content creator and just get on here just for entertainment purposes. You could get on YouTube or any other social media platform because you have some value to add. Whatever your reasoning is to get into content creation, just know what that is. So again, guys, before I get out of here, just remember, when you do become a content creator, try your best to stay consistent, Stay true to yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. People can see when you're fake. It's much easier to be yourself and remain authentic, and people will watch your channel. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Northwest Florida on the Panhandle, and look, man, I hope it's beautiful where you are. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Y'all take care. Peace.